Late November is the time when egg fried rice is supposed to disappear from the Chinese web. However, in recent years, the ban has led to the emergence among the Chinese community at home and abroad of Rice with Egg Day, also known as Thanksgiving in Chinese style. Every year, this occasion is promoted even more vigorously because of a few unexpected events. This year's publicity was triggered by an apology video.
我是王刚，在视频的开头，
Hello
想跟大
everyone,
家
I
郑
am
重
Wang
地
Gong.
道
At the
歉。
beginning of the
对不起，
video, I would like to apologize to
今天同
everyone.
事在
I
无意
am
中的时
sorry
候
that my
发布了视
colleague
频，
released the
这个
video
视
at 5
频对
o'clock
大家
today. It has
造成
caused
了
great
非常大的
disturbance
困扰
and bad
和不好的体
experiences.
验。
Here, I apologize
在这里
again.
再
I'm
次道歉，
sorry.
对不起。
On November 27th, this Chinese food blogger posted an egg fried rice video on his social media, including Weibo and Bilibili, and was besieged by little pinks who accused him of insulting martyrs by posting egg fried rice 2 days after the anniversary of the death of Maanning. We'll explain later who Maanning is. Wang Gong then deleted the video. Late that night, the blogger again released an apology statement saying that his colleagues released the egg fried rice video on November 27th. As he was busy at the time, he didn't participate in the release of the video, which was his biggest mistake.
在这里，我向大家做2个保证，在未来的日子里，第一，所有的视频我都亲自发布；第二，作为厨师，以后再也不做蛋炒饭，也不拍蛋炒饭。在这里想请大家给我做一个见证。其实我外公
Before we continue, I'd like to present our sponsor for this video, Days Coffee Roasters.
If you suffer from gut issues and love coffee, try Days. Days enzyme fermented coffee is gentle on digestion, low caffeine, low acid, and delicious. With only 15% of the caffeine found in regular coffee, Days coffee helps keep your energy up throughout the day without jitters or caffeine crashes. These coffee beans are fermented with a 50 enzyme complex before roasting and are great for those with sensitive digestion. These premium beans are grown at high elevations and fermented in a special facility in South Korea and then shipped to a local coffee shop in upstate New York for roasting. Customers always receive freshly roasted beans. Find notes of dark chocolate, caramel, and walnut in this enzyme fermented blend. Days coffee is a great option if you have gut issues and cannot have too much acid or caffeine. Bring home your own bag of Days coffee today. Use code China Insights to get 20% off. Scan the QR code or click the upper right link to learn more.
This blogger uploaded videos of egg fried rice in October and November over the past few years. At this time, angry little pinks insisted that he did it intentionally. Others said that he started posting egg fried rice videos from October 2018 onwards. On China's social media Weibo, a major vlogger complained. Wang Gong uploaded egg fried rice more than once or twice but has been for 5 years in a row. One little pink scolded. The cooks in the old society before the CCP regime were the lowest of the low, just slightly better than beggars. If it were not for Chairman Mao's leadership of the Communist Party leading the people of China to overthrow the Three Mountains, imperialism, feudalism, and crony capitalism, and establish a new China, what would you, Chef Wang, be doing now? What could you do? Chef Wang Gong, you are not human. Wang Gong's apology was very long, nearly 3 minutes, and it was clear that he was under a lot of pressure and seemed terrified.
高大，在我的公司跟我
In
的
my heart, soldiers are sacred
跟
and
我做的
noble.
同事
My company has many
还有
retired
其中
military
一大部分
members.
人一大部分人都是军人，是因为我觉得军人
I
能
think
带给
that
我
servicemen bring us a sense of security, as well as a sense of responsibility and mission.
今天这个事情
Today, it's my mistake. I apologize again.
再次郑重道歉，对不起。
I am sorry.
以后请大家
Please pardon me and keep an eye on me in the future. Some people have searched carefully and found that this food blogger posted similar egg fried rice videos in other months as well, not just in the months of October and November. Wang Gong's case quickly triggered an online debate among the Chinese community at home and abroad, with many netizens speaking out in his favor. One person wrote, "Chinese-style offense, scaring the hell out of Chinese chefs." Some said they didn't know what Egg Fried Rice Day was, but the apology statement helped to promote it. For example, one netizen wrote, "I wondered what to eat. Without thinking much, I made egg fried rice. This is probably the most affordable form of anti-CCP behavioral art. I had egg fried rice twice in 3 days, and this one is a tribute to Chef Wang. P.S. I was just fooling around, but now I have to get serious. Blame it on the CCP who took it so seriously in the first place." Now, let's take a look at who Maanning was and what he had to do with egg fried rice. On November 25, 1950, the CCP leader Mao Zedong's eldest son, Maanning, went to the Korean War. He was killed in a coalition airstrike in North Korea. In 2002, the memoirs of the former deputy chief of the CCP Command's Operation Division disclosed that Mao's son violated the rules of the CCP by leaving the air raid shelter without joining the group for breakfast. Instead, he went to the command room to make egg fried rice. The cooking smoke exposed him to the airspace. When 4 South African B-26 bombers of the United Nations forces dropped bombs on the house, Mao and one of his staff members were killed on the spot. According to the book, the eggs used in the fried rice were given by the North Korean military to the commander of the Chinese Communist Volunteer Army. They were rare and precious at the time. Since then, egg fried rice has been associated with Maanning. The CCP takes the story of egg fried rice very seriously. On November 25th this year, the official Chinese Academy of History released a 4-minute, 29-second video on the 73rd anniversary of Maanning's death, claiming that the story that his death was due to his making egg fried rice and building a fire that attracted enemy planes was the most vicious rumor. Let's take a look at the video.
国难当头，
In the midst of the national crisis and approaching enemy forces, Maanning stepped forward and enlisted in the army. However, in recent years, Mao's martyrdom for his country has been splashed with all sorts of filth. In particular, the claim that his death was due to the fact that he was cooking egg fried rice and started a fire that attracted enemy planes is the most vicious rumor. The video quoted others' recollections saying that the descriptions of Mao's sacrifice in the relevant memoir couldn't be substantiated. The video claimed that the volunteer army at that time had no rice but only sorghum rice to eat.
这本书有意引导读者。
This book intentionally misleads the reader in order to make people think that Maanning and the others attracted enemy planes and got into trouble because they didn't follow the military discipline and built fires for cooking. It misleads people to think that Maanning, who died on the battlefield, had no common sense, and that he went to North Korea purely as Chairman Mao's way of letting his son have the experience. He was also labeled as having no military discipline and enjoying special treatment because of his status. There is a wide range of public suspicion that all other soldiers on the battlefield had been alerted and taken refuge in air raid shelters 4 hours earlier at 7 a.m. Why did Mao Zedong's son go against the order given to him on the battlefield? Why didn't he enter the air raid shelter even by 11 a.m., against the order of the military chief? Instead, he and 3 young soldiers stayed in an unsafe hut, even though it was the commanding officer's war room. The video gave the following explanation.
毛岸英是由于工作职
Maanning could not evacuate without authorization, even if he knew the danger because of his job duties. He had to stay in the war room.
壮烈牺牲。
Of course, Chinese netizens don't buy this kind of explanation. One person wrote, "These step-by-step changes in the narrative have transformed a bedwetting, undisciplined prince who ate the leader's eggs into a hero who sacrificed his life while working hard to rescue information on military aircraft." This Chinese history teacher has become an internet sensation for his outspokenness. He said this in class. The friendship between the people of China and North Korea was forged with blood in battle. It'll last forever. Our Crown Prince Mao Zedong's son has been smothered there. The Crown Prince was scrambling eggs when the American airplane saw the smoke. Bam, the prince became a roasted duck in the oven. Mao Zedong's other sons either died at an early age or suffered from mental illness. Thus, Maanning was the only son Mao Zedong had high hopes for. His existence could be crucial to the direction of China's political landscape. In October 2021, a netizen from mainland China was administratively detained for 10 days by the Nongchong Police Security Bureau in Jiangxi Province for expressing insults to anti-American volunteers after he commented on Weibo that the biggest success of the Korean War is egg fried rice. Thanks to egg fried rice. In fact, this is what many Chinese netizens are saying. They think that thanks to egg fried rice back then, China would have been like North Korea otherwise. Let's take a look at the observation of a Chinese traveler in North Korea. North Korea has always been a closed country, a semi-closed country. So, what kind of bans do they have? First, Western culture is banned. They never wear jeans. Secondly, they don't have KFC or McDonald's, and they don't drink Coca-Cola. Thirdly, there is a ban on the sale of houses and a ban on the sale of land. Because these are owned by the North Korean government and individuals aren't allowed to own them. Fourth, they are forbidden to watch cable TV. There are only 4 stations in North Korea that they can watch, and they are all officially designated. Fifth, they are forbidden to read Western magazines. If they want to read news, they have to read the domestic ones. Sixthly, unlimited internet and international phone calls are restricted. Their network is a local area network, like the one in China. Their cell phone penetration rate is only 20%, but again, they can't make international calls. They can only make domestic calls. So, what else do you know about bans in North Korea? Some people have commented that apart from cell phones not being allowed to make international calls, China today is increasingly resembling North Korea. After all, China has not gone as far as North Korea, which makes more and more mainland Chinese, Chinese from Hong Kong and Taiwan, and other overseas Chinese thankful for that bowl of egg fried rice. As a result, in recent years, Rice with Egg Day on November 25th has become a holiday on the Chinese internet, also known as Chinese Thanksgiving Day. It's a day to give thanks to the South African coalition pilots who bravely defeated the enemy on the North Korean battlefield. Similar to Thanksgiving in the US, on this day, Chinese people, no matter how busy they are, will eat a bowl of delicious egg fried rice and give their most sincere thanks to the South African coalition pilot. Leaning against the car is Captain Leposki. Born in 1919, Leposki joined the South African Air Force in World War II and accumulated more than 12,000 hours of flying in World War II and Korea. On November 24, 1950, his 18th Combat Bombing Brigade attacked the Chinese Volunteer Command Post. If you search for egg fried rice on Bilibili, you will find that there was a lot of egg fried rice content uploaded around October 24th and November 25th every year. It's either a coincidence or an intentional act by Chinese people to commemorate the egg fried rice day. Overseas Chinese are more direct in their expressions. One netizen wrote, "Celebrating the anniversary of Prince Mao's death, even in my busy schedule, I have to make time to cook a bowl of hot fried rice with preserved meat. Because since I was a child, my grandfather told me not to forget the person who fried the rice." The preserved meat has a special meaning as well, because Mao Zedong, the first CCP leader, has been lying in a crystal coffin without being buried to this day, thus earning this code name. Some people also put the special meaning of Winnie the Pooh into their fried rice. The accompanying text reads, "Shouldn't Pooh thank this bowl of fried rice for his rise to the top?" A growing number of young Taiwanese joined in the celebration of Egg Fried Rice Day. This Taiwanese netizen wrote, "Simple egg fried rice with a common flavor, but the meaning is different." Here, on November 27th, 2 elementary schools in China jointly organized an egg fried rice competition with thousands of people and posted the video on Weibo, a video that was happily reposted by Chinese netizens. It may have been unintentional on the part of the organizers, but surely intentional on the part of the people who shared it. Hopefully, the day will come when Chinese people will be able to freely post pictures or videos of egg fried rice, and people can make egg fried rice anytime, anywhere, all year round, and no one has to apologize for it.